All right, guys, so I want to tell you about three kind of marketing trends that I'm seeing that I think are really going to be on the upswing in 2020. So as you're planning your marketing for next year, or maybe you're watching this and it's already early 2020, here are three things to consider. The first is video. Video is increasingly powerful. You don't need me to tell you that, but it gives you the ability to reach prospects in so many different channels. You can put your video in email, right? You can use Facebook ads built around video. You can run LinkedIn advertisements, Twitter. It can go on your website. Video is such a versatile tool. You can reach people so many different ways, and it gives you the ability to have a face-to-face conversation like we're having right now, which creates rapport that you just can't get any other way, right? The best way to connect with someone is in a face-to-face conversation. If you can't do that, the next best way is video. If you can't do that, it drops a whole lot before you get to the next best way. Video is super valuable. It's always been valuable, but now it's also more versatile. It's easier than ever to use video across LinkedIn, Facebook, email, just all of these different platforms. So video, number one, if you don't have a video strategy for 2020, you need to get on it. Number two is something called sales funnels, and sales funnels is kind of a trendy word a lot of people are using, but it's a strategy that's been around for a while. I'm just seeing more of it, and it's a really smart strategy. And the way it basically works is you create what I call a lead magnet, right? And it's if I'm giving away a lead magnet, it might be, hey, download this free report. It's 5 things you can do to make your marketing work better in 2020. It's a free piece of value that you're giving away to somebody, completely free, but you ask for their email address. And then once they give you their email address and they download the report or watch the video or whatever it is, then you create follow-up systems through email, phone calls, text, where you just basically check in and you say, hey, thanks so much for downloading the report. Did you have any questions about it? Is there anything I can do to help? And then you follow up with those people continuously. It's a really great strategy because there are a lot of people out there who aren't ready to call you or book a consultation. They're not ready to go that far, but they are interested in what you do. They're shopping around, they're doing some research, and they'll happily give you their email address in exchange for some free information. And what they've done in that process is identified themselves to you as somebody who probably has a need in this area, and they've given you their contact information, so now you get to stay in touch with them. So that's number 2, is sales funnels. And then number 3, this one's a little controversial, but I'm just telling you it's happening, is text marketing through text messages is happening more and more and more, and it's very effective. Now, it depends on what you're selling. It's not for everybody, but just be aware there is a huge opportunity to market to customers, potential customers, past customers through text. And whether that's just being realistic and just personally, like using text messaging as a way to follow up with people, or using automated systems. There are a lot of, I think there's one called Simple Text or something like that. There are a lot of systems that make it really easy to communicate with people via text. And so what you do is you tie that into your lead magnet, for example. So someone downloads your lead magnet, they get some emails, but they also get a text message or two. Now, I get it might feel invasive. I'm not saying it's for everybody, but it's working really well. The response rate in a text message as compared to email is off the charts. It won't be that way forever. Eventually, texts are going to start getting filtered, and there's going to be spam checks and all of that. But right now, text messaging is a great way to communicate with people. It can be very effective. A quick word of caution, I don't want you to be a spammer. I don't want you to be bothering people and annoying people, so it's important that when you're texting people, just like any other form of marketing, your focus is on bringing them value. Right? You are bringing them value, you're offering to help them, you're giving them important information. You're not just bothering them and saying, hey, don't forget about me, come and buy my stuff, right? So video, sales funnel, text marketing, all 3 big strategies that should probably be part of your marketing strategy in 2020.